Hi friends, Meg here. Are you looking for some encouragement? If so, you're in the right place. I'm here to help you feel encouraged and empowered by challenging you to change your perspective. This podcast is for the discouraged, rejected, and disheartened. These episodes will hopefully provide you with tangible tips for a more optimistic outlook on life, how to develop intentional relationships, and ways to develop your personal growth, whether that's mentally, spiritually, or emotionally. Tune in on Mondays as I talk with real-life people about real-life struggles and situations. My hope is that you always leave better. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'm so thrilled to have you. This first episode, is a brief introduction of my first podcast series, Mondays with Meg. I just want to take the time to say thank you so much for listening. I cannot wait to journey with you. So a little bit of background about me. My full name is Megan Castleberry, but my closest friends call me Meg. All of this started when I was a junior in high school. I was extremely passionate about fitness, fashion, food, and my faith, and I wanted a way to share that with others. So I started a blog. It was an extremely basic, nothing fancy blog that I just created on Weebly, but it grew into something more. So throughout college, I kind of developed a little bit of a following on some of my social media sites. And then my third year, I had to think there. After my junior year of college during the summer, I wasn't able to find my dream internship, which was something involving business, marketing, and fashion all in one. So I just decided to create my dream job for myself. So I started in a very simple, very basic online boutique through Shopify. But I gained so much valuable experience, like more than I could have ever learned in the classroom, specifically because I just had to jump in and get my feet wet and learn things the hard way, but learn on my own. So then that translated into trying to develop and gain more followers on my Instagram to help my business. And at the end, all said and done, I ended up getting a lot of followers. I used some different strategies with blogging and hashtags and developed a following. And I just learned that when you produce valuable content, people tend to care. So it really made me think, what am I passionate about? What do I love most? And that is leadership, personal development, positivity, and encouragement, all of those things. So I graduated this past December from Mount Vernon Nazarene University. My degree was in marketing with a concentration in public relations, but I actually work for a nonprofit called Teen Leadership Corps. We provide leadership curriculum and service outreach grants to high schools. We partner with 28 schools in Ohio right now and one in Indiana. It's an amazing organization. The program is phenomenal. I actually went through it in high school, so it's really awesome to have gone through the program and then to now be working with them. And I absolutely love it. It's my dream job. And I also do some social media marketing consulting on the side as a little bit of a side hustle. So that's a little bit about me. But as I was just sitting and thinking of my passion for connecting with people, of developing relationships, of just really being alongside people in whatever journey, in whatever season they're in, and encouraging them in that, I was like, what can I do more? How can I reach more people? And I always thought it would be so cool to have a podcast. Just recently, probably within the last year, I knew of podcasts, but I've really gotten into podcasts within the last year. I listen to at least one probably once per day. It's part of my routine. I just love the fact that I can be driving or working out or cleaning, working, in the kitchen cooking, and listening to it. At the same time, I'm a huge multitasker, so I love podcasts. So I was thinking, what if I had my own? And I was like, oh no, like that's too hard. I don't even know where to start or how to do that. So I started Googling things. And let me tell you, if you are determined, you have Wi-Fi and you have a laptop, there's so much that you can do. You can conquer the world. Google will become your best friend. So also too, if you know people who know things that you don't know, reach out to them. Ask for help. I have to ask for help all the time, and I have to Google things all the time as well. Long story short, though, we are here. It is a real podcast. Everything was approved and went through. So one of the things that I've always wanted to do is finally done. And just to go off on a short little tangent, I know this is just an introduction, but that being said, there's so many times you will put things on your to-do list and you're like, oh, like that's my goal for this year. I'll do it next year when I'm not as busy, or I'll do it tomorrow. Sometimes you really just have to sit down, carve out the time, and make it happen. Whether that's you have literally no idea where to start, but you just have one idea or one contact, do it. So I just wanted to take the time to introduce myself a little bit. I am so extremely excited about this podcast series. I have some really great people, most of them are my friends, lined up to talk to, but I really just hope that through their stories and through their experiences that it will be something that you can relate to and something that encourages you. So once again, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I so deeply and greatly appreciate it. Throughout this series, I would love for you guys, if this is something that you enjoy, hit the subscribe button and also leave me a review. I always want to know how I can better serve you, how I can be better, what you guys like, what you don't like, all of those things. I'm always open to your feedback and your suggestions. So once again, thanks so much, guys. I'm so excited. We'll talk soon. Bye.